Hello and welcome to Cyber Garage. Today's demo is going to be on the Cyber Garage admin app. And for those people who've never used an app running their production, um, you're really going to be in for a treat. This is such a cool app. So I'll move the page all the way down. These are all the vehicles that are in the repair process. And you can go through them all, pick the one you want, click the photo, and it will take you inside the internal workings of the RO. There's two other ways to get in here as well. On the very top right corner, there's a magnifying glass that you can click on, put in the RO number, and that will bring you into the repair order, or the little square box next to it will open up the photo section. You point it at a barcode that would be on the vehicle, click on that barcode, and it will open up the internal workings of the RO. In this case, we're going to be using RO 26677, which is Sam Patel. And here you can see that on the very top right corner of the RO, you'll see a tow truck. That's just letting you know that the vehicle is towed in. And next to it is a little sedan. That lets you know that they're in a rental. It will show you the year, make, and model of the vehicle and the total of the estimate total. It will tell you how many parts that are left on order and how many parts have been received. And then it will give you the status bar of what status it's in currently. So if I click on the picture, which I'm doing now, it will open up the internal workings of the RO. And from here, you can click on the view estimate. It will open up the estimate for this vehicle. It will tell you the scheduled date that was scheduled to come in, which was 5/16. Clicking on the photos, you can click on the photo tab, and that will open up all the photos in the vehicle on the repair order, so you can see there's quite a few. And also, too, the little camera on the right side, you click that, and you can open up the photo portion of the app and click photos and update your vehicle, update the status of the repairs using that photo. I'm going to go back. You can change the status of the vehicle. So right now it's currently in reassembly done. I can click on this, and on the first box where it says change repair status, I can go into the choose action, and I can put it in body repairs. Just simply click that. It will highlight it. You'll OK it. And once you go back and you submit it, and once you go back and you refresh the page, it will change that top status bar to body repair. So let me just go ahead and refresh the page, just so I can show you. So now if you look at the status bar, it's in body repairs. So I'm going to open it back up. So let me go back in the status. And from here, you can move a car to in progress. If it was not in progress yet, you can move it into in process. You can schedule in a vehicle by just clicking on submit, and it will schedule it in for you. You can move it to completed, waiting for delivery, so it will take it out of the in process and move it into another section of the software. You can create a total loss. You can create it, move it over to a sales opportunity or an insurance assignment notification screen by submitting that one. You can move it to trash, or you can put the vehicle on hold. So you can do all these status updates from the status update. Notes. Here are all the internal notes that you have going on this vehicle. Right now it just says testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see all the messages that were sent to the customer via the app and the internal workings of the RO, or even from the desktop. You can create a delay from here, so you can put in the reason and why the delay is happening. You can scan invoices from here and title them, and they will go directly into the repair order. You can log in and out of work. Actually, this would be the technicians logging in and out of the job, so you can see who's logged in and how long they were logged in to the repair. Time clock will allow you to, well, we're back there. The employee's messages, these are messages coming from the employee going to the admin. And customer app messages. These are coming from the customer app or their desktop version of the app. They're able to put in messages and send them to you, the estimator or the admin. Also to give you the customer's information, the target date, and here's all your parts. You can see that there's 13 parts left to be ordered. So if I click on that, it will have all the parts that need to be ordered that haven't been ordered. Also too, you can see how many parts have been received. And you can see that there was one part returned and one part voided. So the parts activity shows 29 parts. So if you add the 13, the 14, and the 1 and 1, will give you the 29. So if you click on parts activity, it will give you everything that's going on with that repair order as far as parts go. Then you got the insurance information on the top right corner. And then you have, you can create a manual estimate, and you can actually go to the car and create a manual estimate without actually going into your Mitchell, ADP, or CCC to write an estimate. You can have teardown authorizations signed and okayed. You can do repair authorizations from here. By clicking on repair authorization, they could actually sign in there. They can do your closeout steps. Basically, when a vehicle is all completed, you can have them come here to finalize the paperwork. You can, if there's any payments, you'd be able to see the payments, and then you can see all the timeline notifications that were sent to the customer and everything that happened with this RO within your company for this particular customer. So that is how you work the internal part of the RO. So if I click back, then I can click on the left top corner, the little 3 horizontal bars, and this will allow me to go back home. It will allow me to check in a customer, so I can put all their information into the screen and update the software. I can put in their vehicle information. If I have a consignment cabinet, I can click on, I can actually slide the bar over to remove from cabinet, or I can actually go back on this side and add to cabinet. So it's pretty convenient how this works. That's on your consignment cabinet. If you just need to order supplies and you're not dealing with the supply cabinet, same thing. You move it to the right or to the left, and it will do the same thing. You can also have parts pending return. So if one of your vendors comes, you want to return your parts, here you can return them from this platform by just clicking on it, or you're going to mark it as picked up. They can sign for the part when they pick it up, or you can delete the part from this area. I'm going to go back. I can click on time clock. That will allow me to put in my 4-digit PIN code and log into work from my app. So once I put my PIN code, I can start the day, or my breaks, my lunch out, my lunch back in, or clock out for the day. I can take all kinds of photos in this gallery, and this will allow me to pull them into any RO that I choose to. I can also have outside salespeople that they can go to insurance agents or vendors and dealerships and create a lead for marketing your company. It's kind of a cool feature in there. Also too, the Rolodex is just your contact list. This will just give you all the information of your contacts in your app. And also too, you can log out. So this is just a really quick demo on how the admin works. So this will conclude this video.